You walk into the store, regardless of where it is, and you see right in front of you an item that's 30% off. Now imagine that item you've been thinking about buying, but you just haven't had good enough reason to. You don't really need it. It'd be really pretty in your house, but you don't really need it. So when you see that it's 30% off, your gut feeling is telling you, buy it. It's practically 30% free. That's not necessarily incorrect, but when you get this feeling of, I have to have it, also think about how you're going to pay for it. So if you have the cash on hand, that means you're going to spend the cash on this item and it can't go somewhere else. Okay, but what if you don't have the cash? What if you have a credit card that you have a balance on that accrues 30% interest? Every single year. Now, let's say in this example scenario, you have a credit card that has an $1,000 balance and you are planning on adding an $100 amount to that balance. So this is the cost of the item. Now, if it's 30% off, that means you're going to pay $70. But if you use credit to finance it, after 1 year, it's going to have cost you, if you don't pay it, if you just leave it on your balance for an entire year, it's going to have cost you $91. And say you have a credit card that you don't plan to pay off for the next 2 years. It's now $118.3. So just because it's 30% off doesn't mean you should put it on the credit card you have racked up that you don't plan to pay off for the next 2 years, because just because it's 30% off, it's going to cost you more in the long run.